Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leandra. Today I'm going to be doing a product review, but also a what's in my bag video, and it's going to be on the Bogg Bag. So I recently purchased this bag. This is the Baby Bogg in Lilac U, I think it's called. It's basically the light purple color that's lilac, and I'm currently using this size as my work bag. I am an emergency room nurse. For those of you who don't know who I am, and I just wanted to be able to share with you guys this bag size and what you can do with it. I haven't seen a lot of videos showing the actual size and how you can stuff it realistically, so I wanted to be able to bring that to you guys today. So without further ado, let's get into it. After I tell you a little bit about the company, so this Bogg bag was created and designed by a Jersey girl. Hey, shout out to the Jersey girls. I believe the woman's name is Kimberly. She designed this bag years back. This is not a new bag, but it, over the last few years, it's been gaining a lot of popularity with mainly moms, especially during the summer, during the months when you're going to be going to the beach. The larger version, which is the original Bogg, is mostly utilized as a beach bag. I do have a larger version in the same exact color that I will be using as a beach bag. I may or may not post a video about what I put into that and how I pack that. However, this size is really good for like personal use. In my research and trying to find videos to see how people pack it up, how they use it, I did notice that this bag has gained a lot of popularity in the teaching and nursing community. So I decided to get one to use as my work bag to see how I liked it. Going backwards, Kimberly had wanted as a mom a beach bag that was sturdy, stable, easy to clean, easy to maintain, that was going to be long lasting. And she was inspired by the design of Crocs, the design and material of Crocs. So this is not a bag that is made by Crocs or the Croc company. This bag is specifically made by the Bogg Bag company. So as you can see, it is made of this sturdy but malleable rubber like plastic. Okay, it does have the holes in it. The holes are nice because just like Crocs, over the past few years, you've been able to customize and design your Crocs and add little, I think they're called gibbets to Crocs, to really make them yours. You can do the same thing on this, but the functionality of the holes, I think, started off as, the same that Crocs holes functionality started as. It's to be able to get sand and stuff out of your shoe easily. The rubbery material is designed to be able to be washed down with your hose once you get home. That way, ensuring that all the sand and grime and gunk and whatever you might collect in this bag while out and about at the beach or however you're going to be using it is easily cleaned out. My bag specifically, just to give you a walk around on the outside, this little plug-in charm I actually got off of Etsy. I will link the shop below. It does say my name. Then I purchased this one from Etsy as well from a different shop, and as you can see, it just says Nurse Life. And it's got this holographic glitter backing to it. I really thought that was pretty. This little pocket back sanitizer holder, I got this years ago, maybe a few years back, from Bath and Body Works, and I just thought it was really cute. I never use it. It is, one that's meant to hold your badge, but I never use it at work. I thought it was really cute to just clip onto the bag, and my idea was that I can use this as an end of day sanitizer when I'm standing around waiting to clock out. I can just clean my hands before getting into my car. This is a spray sanitizer holder. Ooh, I don't know what just happened with the lights. It's got really bright in here. So I'm sorry for the light shift that's going to be on the video. This is a spray hand sanitizer holder from Bath and Body Works. However, I'm not using it as that. What I'm keeping in here is one of these little travel Lysol sprays. And I got this idea because first off, I have tons of these. I keep these everywhere. I keep them in my car, I keep them in my purse, my office that I'm in currently, home. I just like to have them in my work bag. And I thought it would be neat to use this as a pouch for that. That way, again, when I'm walking out of work, if I want to spray down my shoes before I get in my car, make sure I'm disinfecting anything that's, been caught up on my shoes before I get into my vehicle and go back home. I just thought that would be cute to keep here. One thing that I did come across when researching this cute little pouch, because I research everything, y'all, before I go down the rabbit hole sometimes researching products before I purchase them and spend my money on them. So one of the complaints was that this little strap here comes undone, the thread comes undone. So what I did was I took a little bit of E6000 glue and I just painted it basically over those little threads to try to give them some extra security. I don't know if it's going to work. We shall see. But that's what's on the front of here. Going towards the back of the bag, the only thing I have back here is one of the pouches from the Bogg company. Now, the Bogg bags themselves, they do come with cute little utility pouches. The larger one that I have at home that I'm going to be using for the beach comes with two. It comes with one this size and then a smaller one, which I can show you that size later on in the video. This particular one came with one size little pouch, and that is the smaller one, which again you'll see in a later video. I ordered a separate set of pouches. I ordered this cute little conversation heart design because I thought it was adorable, and that came with two pouches in the conversation heart extra pouch pack that I ordered. It came with the larger one and the smaller one. So those are the pouches you'll be seeing today. So getting into this outer pouch, I put quick grab items and quick throw items. And what I mean by that is I put items in here that I'm going to be taking out of, let's say, my pocketbook and just transferring in here for the day to be able to get to work and get back home. Items like my car keys, my cell phone, I'll put in here, which I would show you, but I'm recording on my phone right now. And I have a planner. Actually, I can show you the planner and the keys. Get them out my purse. So this is my planner. I am a planner girl. I use the size pocket rings. So I can show you what it looks like to throw my planner in there. And then these are my keys. Just have a little, I think this is called the Coach Multifunctional Key Pouch or something like that. And then just my key fob. I'm trying to do this backwards, guys. A little involved. And then I just throw those in there, okay? And then I leave out my house for my work day. So that's just to give you an idea of what can fit in this little pouch. So we will take those out for right now. Things I keep in here permanently. I have my work badge that I keep in here permanently. And what I do with this is there's a little, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little opening on the side of the bag. Can you guys see that? And I just clip my badge to that little opening. So it stays in there 24/7, but it's nice and organized and hung up. And then same thing on this side, there's a little opening. And what I do is I just hook my work goggles to that other side to keep them upright and hanging. And these are prescription work goggles. I used to find that I would forget to wear, I don't wear my glasses all the time. I probably should, I'm gonna be honest. Some days I wear my contacts, some days I wear my glasses, sometimes I don't wear anything, and I just, you know, hope for the best and being able to see. But I purchased these work goggles because they're something that I can keep in my work bag on a daily basis without having to move them. That way I can always have my glasses with me when I go to work. And then at the bottom of the bag, I just keep this mini umbrella from Totes. So that is what's on the outside of the bag. So let's just fold these down, these little handles, and let's get into the actual bag itself. I'll show you what I keep in it. So this is an authentic Bogg bag. I know right now there are several dupes, okay? You can get dupes on Amazon, you can get them on AliExpress, you can get them on, I think the new one is Temu. As for me and my pockets, I was okay with paying the price for a Bogg bag. You got to do what you got to do for your pockets and your lifestyle. But I was okay getting an original, like an actual legit Bogg bag. But if that price is a little too steep for you, there are so many options out there to get a similar style bag if that is what you are considering. With that being said, this style bag, this is very much a dupe for another company called Stony Clover. While I was okay paying the price for this actual Bogg bag, I am not okay paying the price for these pouches on Stony Clover. Beautiful as they are, as sturdy and resilient as they might be, upwards of $180, $175 for a pouch this size with some letters, she wasn't doing it. So the pouches that you're gonna see me pull out of my Bogg bag are very much dupes for the Stony Clover pouches that I found on Amazon, and one I actually purchased off of Etsy, which I believe is this one. And the reason why I purchased it off of Etsy is because I have a tiny touch of OCD, y'all, and it was bothering me that all my other bags had the nylon top material here mixed with the PVC, and I could not for the life of me find a bag on Amazon, Temu, AliExpress that said stuff and actually had the nylon purple top to go with the PVC and the gold zipper. So I found a store on Etsy, which I will link below, and the woman custom made this. So this is the only one I got off of Etsy. So in this first stuff pouch, I keep essentials that I might need while I'm at work, but not things that I'm gonna be reaching for and grabbing every day, okay? More so kind of like emergent essentials. So here is just a little manicure pack. I got this off of Amazon. It actually came with several identical packs. I want to say maybe 5 or 6. I can't remember how many came in the pack I bought. And I have these again in my work bag. I have one in my office bag. I keep one in my purse. And in here is just some nail clips, a little mini mirror if I would ever need it, some metal nail files, there's some tweezers in here, and 2 pairs of little shears. And then in the back here I just have some nail polish wipes, and I have those for in case I'm at work and I have a patient. Nobody wears regular nail polish anymore. It's all gel or dip or acrylic or whatever have you. But in the event that I do have someone that has removable nail polish and I need to take that off to get like an accurate pulse ox reading on them, I have my handy dandy nail remover wipes right there to grab. The next thing I have is just my Tide to Go pen. Okay, this is, you know, pretty self-explanatory for if I get any stains. The next thing I have, this is actually a thermometer, and it's not anything that I use right now. However, back when COVID was in full, you know, fledged active motion, if I happened to be at work and I wasn't feeling well, wasn't feeling too hot like myself, I felt like I might have a fever, because we were not able to remain at work if we were sick, I used to keep that thermometer there in case I had to check my temperature while I was at work. So that's why that's in there. These are really neat. So these are Compeed These are like hydrocoidal patches, kind of like band-aids. And I only have 2 left. That's how much I use them. And I keep these in here because sometimes when I'm at work, depending on what shoes or socks I'm wearing, I might have like my pinky toe rubbing up against my sneakers or my dance clothes, or you know, just some irritation on the back of my heel. And these are really nice to just throw on, and you're comfortable throughout your shift that you're working. The nice thing about this is that this container is refillable. I'm down to my last 2 original ones, and when I run out, I'm probably going to just go grab a pack and throw more in here to keep in my bag. This is self-explanatory. It's a lint roller. As you can see, it's not open. I don't never have lint on me or dog hair. I do have a dog, but he's a short-haired dog. But I have had my coworkers come to me because they know I have the bag of everything and ask me if I've had a lint roller in the past, and I did not. So this is for my coworkers, actually. Less for myself, more for my coworkers. Next is, this is a little small tin can of Vicks Vapor Rub, and this is really nice. It's not what you think it's for. I actually use this for tough odors. Okay, being in the medical field, you, especially in the emergency room, you have people coming in with all types of issues going on, all types of health issues. And in the event that you have to be in a space for an extended period of time, and there might be an odor that just is very hard for you to tolerate, what you do is you just take a little bit of this Vicks Vapor Rub, you rub your finger in it, and you just apply it right under your nose, and it really helps make the smell bearable. And I actually got that little tip and trick from my high school anatomy teacher. We were dissecting cats during his course, and we used to store the cats in cabinets, not refrigerator cabinets. And this was a several-week process dissecting these cats. So even though they were preserved and had formaldehyde and everything, they were breaking down. So he used to keep a tub of Vicks Vapor Rub on his desk that we would come in at the beginning of class, just scoop and put under, which made it a lot easier, a lot more bearable to get through the dissections. So that's where I got that from. Next, this is an actual Vicks Vapor Inhaler stick. This is for in case I'm actually sick, congested, not feeling well, no fever, just, you know, a little under the weather. This is nice to help me open up my sinuses. This is a brand new one. I've had them before and used them in the past and just tossed them when I was done with them. This one hasn't even been open yet, so, but that's what that is. Lastly, in this pack, these are magical things. I, for years, have been using this Thermacare menstrual cramp, what is it called? It's basically like a heating pack, okay? And it actually gets applied to the inside. The adhesive part gets applied to the inside of your clothing, and then the warming side just sits on your skin. These are phenomenal. I do suffer from really painful menstrual cycles. I have a history of PCOS. So in the event that I'm at work and I am on my cycle and I am in pain, this really helps me get through my shift. And I've been using these for years. Now, as of late, in my older years, you know, she getting wiser, okay, she ain't getting no younger. I have also begun to keep the high neck one, neck and shoulder one, and the low back one. I've been in healthcare since I was 19, y'all. I started off as a CNA and then worked my way up to being a registered nurse. So I have put a lot of stress on my back over the years. And there are times when, especially if I'm working a few days straight, I do get really bad back pain, and this helps to alleviate that during my shift. Other nice thing about these that I actually saw on another nurse's What's in My Nurse Bag video, and for the life of me, I can't remember what that nurse's name was, so I do apologize. You know the nights on night shift, former night shift nurse right here, where you working and it's freezing cold on a unit. Like, I really think they purposely cut that air up and cut that heat down to try to keep us awake during the shift. Anyway, these are wonderful. You can put one of these on, and instead of being wrapped up like a mummy in 15 million blankets, this will help keep you warm throughout your shift. So that's a secondary use for these. Cute little tip that I got from that other nurse. My next pouch is my snack pouch. Now this pouch I did purchase on Amazon. Again, it is that lilac nylon and PVC. This one is very sturdy. This is like made of like a heavy PVC. Very well made. I anticipate that it will last for a while. And in this bag, I keep exactly what it says. I have snacks. A lot of times, especially as an ER nurse, it can be really hard to find the time to sit down and eat a full meal. Or you might be taking your lunch break extremely late, you know, after, you know, whoever you might have on your unit helping you or rounding to do lunch breaks. That's a lot of people to do it for. So in the event that I start to get a little lightheaded, a little hungry, a little hangry, if I feel my blood sugar dropping while I'm working, I will reach in here and grab me a little snack. So some of the snacks I like, I'm not going to take everything out, but I do love these little Ritz Bits mini cheese crackers. They're some of my favorites. I love Lorna Doone cookies, so my husband buys me packs of them whenever he can find them. I've loved those since I was a child. I love Kind bars. I'm not a huge fan of like those nutty nature, you know, whatever they're called bars, the granola bars, but the Kind bars I have always loved, and I love almost every flavor of them, so I keep those in here. These are also some of my favorite. These Sahel, I don't know how you say it. Snacks makes these nut packs, and I actually keep them here in my office too. But I got a few for my work bag. They are so good. And they really just knock the edge off. If you have like hunger pains, you just need something quick to snack on. And almost every flavor I've tried is delicious. This happens to be the banana rum pecan glaze mix, and they're just delicious. So I keep these in there. And that's about it. I just have different variations of flavors. I always keep some Lifesaver mints on me. These are the green Winto green Lifesaver mints. They are my favorite. I can literally sit and eat a whole bag in one sitting. Probably isn't the best for your health, but I love these mints. I don't like the peppermint ones, but you know, to each his own. But that's what you're gonna find in my bag if you ever come get a snack out of it. And I just have some little mini candies, some Jolly Ranchers. So that's what's in my snack pack. This is, I feel like this might be probably my favorite part of my nursing bag. And this is, again, another one of those Stony Clover type dupe bags. I found this on Amazon. The only thing is that I could not find it in purple. If they had it in purple, I would have had it. But this hot pink color is really, really nice too. It goes with my stuff pretty well. And the letters actually match the color of the letters on the other two bags, which my OCD loves. So this is a larger one. I'm gonna hold the two up so you can see the comparison. Okay, this is like a normal size one. I forget the measurements on this one, but I believe this one is like 11 by 16, okay? But don't quote me on that. And in this, I keep everything I am going to need for my shift as an ER nurse, all my essentials. So I'm gonna open it up. Right at the top, I have a thermometer. I actually just threw this in here because I just found this in my house. There are sections in my emergency department that I work that don't always have a thermometer when I need it, and it is a crucial part to document temperature for our patients and our assessment. So I will be keeping my own on me from here on out. I just found this in my house and threw it in there for my next shift. This is just a leather pencil pouch that I have, you know, a couple different pens and pencils. I have some dry erase markers in here. which, you know, don't forget to update your whiteboards. But I also use it for something else that you'll see will be coming out of this bag. And this leather pencil pouch I actually got, it's from a handmade leather goods company called Naya Papery. As y'all saw earlier, I am a planner girl. I have purchased planners from her before, and this, if I'm not mistaken, was actually part of an advent calendar that I did with her a couple years ago around Christmas time. So I just keep my pens and pencils in there. This is just some sage smudging spray. Okay. This is a little noodle. Okay, so this is like a sensory toy. I had a coworker, look, I can't help but play with it when I get it in my hand. I had a coworker give me one similar before, and I just really thought it was neat. It's a nice stress reliever for me while I'm at work. If I'm on the phone, you know, with another department trying to clarify something, or, you know, just at my desk, instead of clicking my pen 5 billion times, disrupting anyone and everyone around me, I find that this helps. It's fun to play with. I keep it in my pocket. I can just, you know, fiddle with it when I feel like. And the nice thing is it's made of this nice squishy, forget what this material is called, but I can wash it off. You can wash it off and dry it, and it's like fresh and clean and on there. So I just keep that little doohickey in there. These are my trauma shears. Now, these look very small, but these things are mighty. This is my second or third pair because, you know, scissors go missing just like pins, so I've had to replace them. But they originally, I found them on Amazon, and they were under hummingbird shears, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks like that design has been sold to nursingtools.com. But you can, if you just type in trauma shears on Amazon, they will come up. I like them because they're very compact, easy for me to keep in my pocket. But when I tell y'all, these things cut, honey. I had an old Pandora bracelet that I had a couple charms stuck on that I couldn't get the charms off, and unfortunately I had to cut the bracelet. But this thing cut through that Pandora bracelet like butter. Some of the other things about it, this little tip right here, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can put that in a screw, use it as a screwdriver. This little part right here, this little hole, if I'm not mistaken, it's used as an oxygen key thing. Don't quote me on that. This part right here in the middle, I love this, and I've used this several times. Sometimes I'm stronger than I think, and I attach my extension tubing to my IV tubing, and then I can't get it off when I need to disconnect the patient. I just put it around that and give it a twist, and it pops off really easy. So I love these shears. Next is a Quartet. I got this from my job. They have boxes of these at work. I don't use this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just use my blunt tip and I draw my stuff up from there. But you know, you can use this to give medicine that's in like a glass cylinder or vial. Next is my pulse ox. Again, vital signs are essential to documentation, so I just keep my own pulse ox in my bag in case I need one and can't find it. I have my handy dandy stethoscope, nothing special. This is a Littman Cardiology 4, if I'm not mistaken, and I keep that in there. Always need your stethoscope. This is a pill cutter. It's very rare that I have to cut pills. 9 times out of 10, we can get what we need from pharmacy, which is really nice. But in the event that it's just something odd and it's an emergent situation and I have to half a pill, I will use my pill cutter. This is my pen light. Okay, for your neuro exams, your eye exams, whatever you have to do with that. This is a really cute book. This is NIH stroke care book. It just helps you keep on track with what you should be assessing for people who have strokes. And then the thing that I liked about it is that in the back it has those little pictures and the words and everything you're supposed to ask a stroke patient to read during your assessment. So I keep that in there. I got that from my education leaders in my department. This is probably like my second favorite thing in my bag. As you can see, it says burn book. For the girls who know, y'all know, all right? And this is just an epoxy notebook. Okay, I got this off of Etsy. I will try to link it below if the store is still active. And I just keep, this is basically my nurse Bible. Okay, any policies, procedures, good information I might need to reference later, important number sheets, anything like that. You know, procedures that I don't do that often, and I want to remember the steps when I do come into contact with having to do those. I keep in this book, okay? And what I do is I'll get a policy or whatever I need, whatever it is that's important. If it's full page, I shrink it down to half a page, I cut it, and then I punch some holes in it, and I throw it in my little nurse Bible here, or my burn book. And yeah, that's pretty much sums up what's in here. We're not going to flip through that. Next is, now this is the thing I told you guys I use my dry erase marker for. So this is a mini glass board from Quartet, okay? And I use this if I have to do an assessment on a patient, triage a patient who is in an area that does not have a computer for me to work directly on. I use this. I know all my triage questions off the top of my head because I've been doing it for so long. So I just ask my questions, I write down the pertinent information, I write down my patient's vital signs, all that other good jazz, and then I take this back to my computer and I put all my assessment things in, okay? And then the nice thing about this is that it's a glass board, so I just clean it off in between patients with like a paper towel, okay? And I got this from Staples, but you can find this on Amazon as well. And I will try to find the link for it and leave that down below if you're interested. So now we come down to, remember I told you those two bag sizes from the Bogg company? This is the smaller bag size, okay? And in this particular one that I'm keeping in my nurse pouch, I keep all my tech stuff. So I have a brick in here, a charging brick. I have an extra badge reel. I have a little just in case flashlight that I got, little flat flashlight I got from Dollar Tree. I would not, don't use that type of flashlight to do an eye exam on your patient. You will burn their corneas out of their skull, okay? Retinas, corneas, whatever. Don't use that. That is for me in case I have to look for, find something, whatever have you. Always keep a pair of AirPods in there. These are just my old AirPods I keep in there. And I have, this is really neat. So this is a charging cord. It is one cord with like multiple charging ports. It's one for my Apple Watch, two for my iPhone or my AirPods, and then one C port or whatever it's called. And I got this off of Amazon. I really like it because it's just one cord that I can keep in here. I don't have to keep 50 million cords. And then I also have just some AAA batteries that I can use in my thermometer or in my pulse ox. So yeah, so that's what's in here. We're down to the wire, guys. I know this video is long. Please forgive me. Been working on, you know, these are my first videos, so I'm still working on my technique and everything. This is this is a desk mat, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wish I could take credit for this idea, but I can't. I got this idea from one of my clerks at my job, one of my unit clerks. I came past her desk one day and she had the most beautiful desk mat with florals on it and everything. And I said, that is so pretty and such a good idea. And she says, well, you know, I'm tired of having to smack the mouse down and all that other stuff on the computer table. So I was researching mouse pads just to get a small one to bring to work, and I came across this desk mat, and you know, I really like it. So I thought about that. I said, you know what, that's cute. This one is really nice because it has my name on it. And I thought it was really cute because it tells my coworkers not only where I'm sitting, but in the event that the doctors need me or they want to drop off discharge papers to my desk, they know exactly where I am sitting with my name on mine. So yeah, so that is my desk mat. And it just helps me feel a little more homey on my shift. After I come in and wipe down my station, which I hope all of y'all is wiping down y'all stations. I know a lot of nurses didn't before COVID, but I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I've been doing it for years. After I get my station cleaned and situated, I throw my desk mat down, and it just makes me feel a lot better, a lot more homey, working my 12-hour shift. So that's that. Two more things, guys, and we're almost done. Next is a small little patch. This one doesn't have any patches on it because this is one that I actually purchased off of AliExpress. And again, I wanted a smaller size, not one that you're going to find everywhere on Amazon. So I purchased this one. This one is like my little essentials pack, okay? Things that I'm gonna, need throughout my shift occasionally, okay? More often than what's in that stuff bag. And in here, I just keep a Palmer's Shea Butter lip balm. I love this stuff. This is not the coconut one. This is shea butter, okay? They are different, all right? I keep a nail oil. As y'all know, all we do all day long as nurses and medical staff is wash our hands and sanitize them, and your hands get dry, your cuticles get dry, start cracking and peeling. So occasionally I need to put that nail oil on just to moisturize, add some moisturization to my cuticles. This is the hand lotion I keep in my bag. This is just Bath and Body Works hyaluronic acid hand cream. I love their little hand creams. I have one in my office. I have the shea butter one in my office, I think, and then I keep the paraffin one, I think, in my purse, in my pocketbook. So I use them all around. These are just some little clackers, okay, in case I get something stuck in my teeth. Can use that. This is just a mirror. This is my Listerine pocket mist in case I got some funky breath going on and I just need to refresh. And this is my mini pharmacy. So I used to carry a different one, but I saw this one on Amazon and I really like it. And I actually purchased the sticker labels for it on Etsy, but I have to get sticker paper to print them out before I'm able to apply them. But this is my pharmacy. All my coworkers come to me for medicine when they got aches and pains, headaches, sprains, whatever you whatever you got, I got you, okay? I can't stand being at work and being in pain, though. I truly can't. So I try to keep myself prepared for that. And then these are just some micellar face towels. Again, I did explain to y'all I do have PCOS. My skin gets extremely, extremely oily. And sometimes it gets so oily that the oil will actually coat my eyelashes and start to get into my eyes and cause them to burn. If that happens, I just whip one of these out, wipe my face down, and keep it moving for the most part. So I do keep those face wipes. They come in conveniently for me. And lastly, we have I call this my period pouch, all right? I'm a grown woman, okay? Hopefully the people watching this are grown. I'm not about to censor my natural health for anybody. This is the period and bathroom pouch, and I'm going to show y'all what I got in here. I always keep tampons. I keep a pad and a panty liner, okay? I keep some little blemish, those hydrocolloid or colloid, whatever, blemish patches. These are from Cosmetics. I keep those in there. I always have feminine wipes. These are the Honey Pot sensitive skin ones. I have about 5. I like to keep about 5. What I'll do is I'll get the box and I will split a box between, again, my purse, my my work bag, and my purse, my car, I apologize, my purse, my car, and my work bag is where I split them between. This is just a travel size perfume sprayer. This does not have Viva La Juicy in it anymore. But the nice thing about this is I can take the cap off and refill this with whatever I want. Usually I just throw some type of Bath and Body Works body spray in there, and I kind of use this as air freshener. If I'm at work and I gotta go, I'm fitting to go, but you ain't gonna be able to tell I was in there, okay? So I keep that in there. I keep my Poo-Pourri for the same reasons, okay? Again, this one, I do think there is still Sweet Violet in here, but I love the case. So when I run out of this, it's purple and sparkly, I'm just gonna refill it with some other type of Poo-Pourri. Next, I always keep a little mini native deodorant. If not for myself, I've had coworkers come, or a coworker come to me before and say, Leandra, I know you got some deodorant in that freaking bag, and these are so cheap, I just gave it to them. Here, take it, go ahead, keep it. It's your bag deodorant now. But yeah, always keep an extra deodorant just in case. And I keep a Rescue Balm post-blemish recovery cream from Hero in case I have to go in the bathroom and handle a big old white zit that is ready to pop. I do that, put this stuff on, and go on about my business. This was mainly during again, COVID, when we were wearing masks 24/7. All right, y'all know how the mask thing was, you know, on the rise. And the last thing I have in this pouch are the Shout Wipe and Goes. Now, I know earlier y'all saw the Tide pen. So these I came to realize years ago. And for men who can't handle that women are natural human beings and have natural bodies, this part ain't for you. So go ahead and cut on out. However, I was at work one day. I had a very minor accident, not anything that I needed to fly home for, but there was, you know, just a little something in my pants, and I was able to use one of these. I can't remember if it was this one or Tide, but it was a wipe, and I was able to clean my pants and get back to my business at work and finish my shift off just fine. So I always keep these in my bathroom pouch. So that is the end of my video. I know it was really long, or a little long, but I really hope it helps some of you guys out there try to figure out what necessities you might want to keep with you while working in the hospital as a nurse or any type of medical staff who's doing a 12-hour shift. You definitely want to have, you know, everything you need to be able to get through your shift and care for your patients, you know, without being hurt or ill or, you know, anything like that. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, just like and subscribe, and stay tuned for any other videos I might have coming your way, okay? Take care, guys.